Worcester Railers Hockey Club members, I'm Eric Lindquist alongside the head coach and general manager of your Railers, Jamie Rusell. And Jamie, the first puck drop isn't for another 13 months, but I would imagine you've got a lot going on leading up to that first puck drop in October of next year.
Yeah, a lot on my plate. Obviously, there's a lot from the business side of things with season ticket sales and marketing, corporate sales, all those types of things. On the hockey side of things, we're working very hard establishing some communication, exploring what opportunities are out there for NHL affiliations. We would like to get that ironed out here in the next couple of months. So there'll be a lot of meetings, a lot of conversations happening on that front. Then it's a busy season of scouting. We have a unique opportunity where we're up and running, but we don't start play until October of 2017. So we're going to be looking at college hockey, major, junior, scouting the ECHL, scouting the American Hockey League for expiring contracts, and we want to leave no rock unturned so that we have an extremely talented roster when we hit the ice in October of 2017.
I know our fans already are extremely interested, as you mentioned, about that NHL affiliation. How important is it for an ECHL team to secure an NHL affiliation, and not only that, to make sure it's the right one?
Yeah, it's a two-way street. I think I've got a great track record of developing players for the next level. In today's NHL, with the salary cap era, you have to draft well and you have to develop players. The ECHL is a big part of that, developing players that can take the next step up to the American Hockey League. So it's vital for them in terms of their development of their contracted players. On the ECHL, on our side of things with Worcester, we get some players that are very, very talented that are under either NHL contracts or American Hockey League contracts. And then we want that affiliation where I'm a huge believer that development and winning can go hand in hand. We will win in Worcester, and we will develop players for the higher levels.
Now, my math might be wrong, but I've counted the last 22 years you've been behind the bench on either a collegiate or a professional hockey team. No hockey this year in Worcester, getting things ready for 2017. Is that going to be, I guess, strange or weird for you, not being behind and managing a hockey team behind the bench this year?
It's going to be very different, not coaching. Certainly in the NCAA, recruiting is a huge piece of the programs at the collegiate level. So you're on the road. You do have weekends where you're missing the games where the team is playing, where you're out on the road recruiting. So scouting is a huge part of my background. So I'm looking very forward to getting out on the road and evaluating talent, see who's a good fit for Worcester. But at the same time, it's going to be very strange when the puck drops and not to coach a game all winter.
So when can Worcester Railers fans expect player signings? When does that start happening? And what can we expect, I guess, in that aspect over the next 9-12 months?
We can't sign players under an ECHL contract until June of 2017, but there's a ton of work that goes into it beforehand. The evaluation process, we'll be bringing players into Worcester to get them exposed to all we have to offer here, get to know me as a GM head coach, get to know our ownership, get to know our staff, see what a terrific building we play in with the DCU Center, and really get a feel for our city and our organization before we get going.
Well, the Worcester fans certainly know about American Hockey League action, 20 years of it in the city of Worcester. If you could maybe talk to some of the American Hockey League Worcester fans, what are some of the differences between the two leagues? They say the AHL is AAA hockey and the ECHL is AA. Is that a fair assessment? And what can fans expect come October 2017? What brand of hockey?
The ECHL is a terrific league. It's fast, it's exciting hockey. The players aren't making millions and millions of dollars, so they really have a passion and a love for the game. They all want to get to a higher level, so they're dedicated to working to make that step, make that jump up the ladder. There are some differences, though, on the types of contract players are under when they're playing at the ECHL level. We only play with 16 skaters and 2 goaltenders, so it's a short roster.
And AHL is 18-2.
Correct. And those 2 players with a demanding schedule, 72-game schedule, when you're playing 3-3 or 4 and 5, that becomes important, managing players' energy levels. But the 2 years I was in the ECHL, had a terrific experience. The most rewarding part of the profession and being a coach, general manager, is obviously the winning, and bringing a winner to Worcester is paramount for our organization. But also, one of the best parts of my job is sitting down with a player and telling him he's going up to the American League.
How would you describe your coaching style? Well, what makes Jamie Rusell a perfect fit for Worcester, and what can fans expect from you behind the bench come 13 months from now?
I think I'm a very good communicator. Today's athlete is different from when I grew up. They want to know why you're doing things. So letting them understand, having them part of the process is important. My teams have always been extremely hardworking, extremely competitive individuals. We bring in high character people to the organization. So we're going to be a hard team to play against. We're going to be physical. We're going to play fast. Puck possession is huge. The more you have the puck, the less you have to play defense. So all of those things come together with great talent to produce a winner.
Are you ready to drop the puck yet?
I'm excited to get going. I'm getting jacked up just talking about it, and we have such a special ownership in Cliff Rucker, and the things that we're taking, the steps that we're putting in place here to build the organization are pretty special.
Well, Jamie, I appreciate the time. Congratulations again, first head coach and general manager in Worcester Railers Hockey Club history. I look forward to working with you, and again, can it be October 2017 tomorrow? Let's get things rocking.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.